I thought I'd see you one more time to tell you you were mine. That no matter what you think or what you do, I'd love you for a lifetime. Oh, and even though we don't always see things the same way around, if you ever left me, I don't know if I could ever get up from the ground. My love, 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 you always. My love, love, love you, always and always. Dance in my dreams at nighttime, baby. Visit me in the sun rays. I could watch you for hours.
My name is Fabian Dominique Williams, also known as Ocassional Superstar. If you're nasty. I'm an artist, meaning I do murals and paintings, and I write stories, and I do performance art, and I just do whatever I want to do. I just make shit. It's a good question. I believe the reason why I do the community work that I do is because this is my version of being saved. So for those heathens that don't know what saved is when you give your life to Christ. Since I don't really believe in like organized religion, my way of doing God's work is just doing community work, like just doing work for like everyday people, and you know, to uplift the spirit of the community. Well, I have several things in the works. The most immediate is a show with Portia at the Portia Experience Center by the airport in Atlanta, and then I have a solo show with the Center for Civil and Human Rights called Excelsior, about the civil rights movement and superheroes, at least my take on it. And then another show with Portia in New York for Fashion Week. And then the Black Panther Sphinx is going to be in Dragon Con in September. And then in December, Art Basel in Miami with Portia and stuff. And then I'm also doing 3 different murals for the Super Bowl, not aligned with the NFL, but we're going to be talking about the NFL. So there's that. Well, I think we're in a unique, period in terms of, Atlanta and like where the soul of Atlanta is going. So you have the Super Bowl, an organization that won't allow its African American players to protest police brutality, coming to the city that is known for civil rights, and we're supposed to be celebrating with them. And it's weird, it's weird to celebrate an organization that doesn't let its players celebrate their First Amendment rights. You know what I mean? Like, this is sort of like ground zero for, the struggle, if you will. So I'm here to talk about that, you know what I mean, with, through art. There's just things I want to say that I have to say, and I'm going to say them. Like, that's the job. Like, the job of an artist is like to speak truth to power. So, like, unfortunately, you're gonna have to be brave and practice not giving a fuck, I think the problem with art nowadays is that people are too scared about saying how they feel, how they truly feel, and that they tend to like run with the pack. And you're not gonna, to me, get to the core of anything by swallowing your feelings or worrying about what people think. Because people are always gonna think something, you know, about you if you're the one saying what isn't being said. And in my opinion, that's what you're supposed to do, is say the things that people are scared to say. That's what artists do. That's what we're supposed to do. So, don't worry about what people think. You know, don't worry about what your parents think. You know, what your pastor thinks, what your teacher thinks, what your uncle or aunt, grandmother. You know, if it's true, it's gonna stand the test of time. You know what I mean? So, be unafraid, I guess. I know that's like a blanket ass statement, but it's true. Like, say that shit. When I don't feel like doing something, I don't do it. You know, there's always something for me to create, but sometimes it's not in the medium that I'm used to working in. So, when I don't feel like painting, I don't paint. I'll draw. If I don't feel like drawing, I'll write. If I don't feel like writing, you know, I might dance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go in the direction that my body tells me to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, expression takes shape in a lot of different forms. So I'm not tied to any particular medium. I just make sure once I go down that road that I do the best of my ability. I do research. I look at what people are doing in that medium, you know, and I learn. I'm always practicing, you know, some sort of new technique or like investigating some way of, you know, creating whatever. There's always time for research, and research is just doing the shit I don't know how to do. All right, so I vibe out in my hideout by first selecting my playlist. I try and pick songs that will help get me in the mood to like make something say like this. So the BPMs would be about like 90, you know, beats per minute, and which is basically like some boom bap shit, you know, but with a little bit of like ambient tone. So I'm floating, and then I burn some incense, and then see if I can get my hands on some sativa, you know, just to get my brain sort of like going in a direction that will help me, you know, pull this type of feeling. And then I sip some peppermint tea from the treehouse. So me and Treehouse came and decided we were going to do a collection of teas and stickers. So I went and did a couple of versions of murals that I've been painting. One was Hosea Williams, the other one was Malcolm X, and then the other one was Martin Luther King from the Constellations of Bang series. So I had to find a way to like vectorize those images through Adobe Illustrator, and then it turned into those stickers that are the Treehouse Dream Pack. It's Treehouse Dream Box and stuff. What I'm gonna tell you. No. Your value is determined a lot of ways, and because art is so unregulated, you really have to determine what your value is as an artist. So I determine my value from working in corporate America and dealing with different levels of clients. So when I come out into like the contemporary art market, I know what my value is in corporate, but I still had to like build a value for myself in the contemporary world. So I basically had to start from scratch. And in contemporary art or fine art, your value is determined by who collects you. What esteemed person is holding some of your paintings and how much do they pay for it? And then your like value, like the more people you get to like buy into your work, like your value increases. Now that's not saying that because Oprah Winfrey doesn't have your work, it doesn't mean you're valueless. It just means that your customer base is a different set of people. If you make most of your money from selling it to mom and pops, business owners or to regular blue collar people, then your price is going to be determined by what they can afford. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like an artist is a very complex lifestyle. You really are what you make it. You can be a millionaire, and sell like $100,000 paintings, which takes time to do. But if you fall in the right circles and meet the right people and exhibit in the right places, your work can be worth $100,000. Not saying that your work is actually worth $100,000, but you have like managed to like construct the apparatus that people believe that your work is that valuable. I mean, it's really what you make it. Mm-hmm. Well, I use images of the cosmos in my work because I believe that the cosmos is data, is the information of everything that is and will be. So it's the ether, what has been referred to as the ether. And the ether is just data, the record. So whenever I put the cosmos inside of like someone who's passed on's body, what I'm saying is that they are now a part of the divine council. And they have all this wisdom that they whisper to us if we're open to it. So when I put like Buddha with the cosmos in him, that's wisdom. Buddha has wisdom. Biggie Smalls, Tupac over there, they're passed on. They know things that we don't know. They can speak to things that we're not aware of, that we can't see. So if I want to move in the same direction or in the same vicinity that they were in when they were alive, they can tell me things that I should be aware of, like who not to trust. You know what I'm saying? What not to say. You know what I mean? Like those are things that they know and can aid you when you're on that quest. So the cosmos is just my way of like talking about wisdom. You can find me at anything at Occasional Superstar, via Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, Snapchat, Google's Occasional Superstar. All my stuff will come up. Occasional Superstar at Gmail, occasionalsuperstar.com is where all my other stuff is, where you find merch if you're into that type of thing. Just do Occasional Superstar. I'll be there.